Hello there, and welcome to Health Break Channel. I'm delighted to share my secrets to a long and healthy life at the ripe age of 84. Throughout my journey, I've made conscious choices to steer clear of certain foods that have been linked to cancer. In this video, I'll reveal the 15 cancer-causing foods I've always avoided, allowing me to live a vibrant life even in my golden years. So, let's dive in, but before we jump into our video, do you want to join our community of health and nutrition enthusiasts? Click the subscribe button now. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we upload new videos and join our community of health and fitness fans. Number 1. Processed meats. From hot dogs to sausages, processed meats have long been associated with an increased risk of colorectal cancer. I've always opted for lean proteins like fish, poultry, and plant-based alternatives. Number 2. Sugary drinks. Sugar-laden beverages such as soda and fruit juices can lead to weight gain and increase the likelihood of developing various cancers, including pancreatic and liver cancer. I've chosen water, herbal teas, and fresh fruit juices instead. Number 3. Artificial sweeteners. While marketed as a healthier alternative to sugar, artificial sweeteners are not entirely innocent. Aspartame and saccharin have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. I've always opted for natural sweeteners like honey or stevia. Number 4. Deep-fried foods. Fried foods, including French fries and fried chicken, can produce harmful compounds when cooked at high temperatures. I've always chosen healthier cooking methods like baking, grilling, or steaming. Number 5. Chard meats. When meats are cooked at high temperatures or over an open flame, they can form carcinogenic substances called heterocyclic-amines. I've always preferred lightly cooked or grilled meats to minimize exposure. Number 6. Refined grains. Refined grains like white bread, white rice, and pasta lack essential nutrients and can cause blood sugar spikes. I've always opted for whole grains like brown rice, whole wheat bread, and quinoa. Number 7. Artificial food additives. Artificial food additives, such as artificial coloring and flavoring agents, have been linked to various health issues, including cancer. I've always chosen natural, unprocessed foods without unnecessary additives. Number 8. High fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup, commonly found in processed foods and sodas, has been associated with obesity and an increased risk of cancer. I've always read labels carefully and avoided products containing this sweetener. Number 9. Trans fats. Trans fats, often found in margarine, fried foods, and processed snacks, are strongly linked to heart disease and an increased risk of cancer. I've always chosen healthier fats like olive oil and avocado. Number 10. Excessive alcohol consumption. Heavy alcohol consumption has been linked to an increased risk of several cancers, including those of the liver, breast, and colon. I've always enjoyed alcohol in moderation, if at all, for a healthier lifestyle. Number 11. Canned foods. Many canned foods are lined with a chemical called bisphenol A BPA, which has been associated with an increased risk of cancer. I've always opted for fresh or frozen foods whenever possible. Number 12. Pesticide-laden produce. Pesticides used in conventional farming practices can leave residue on fruits and vegetables. I've always chosen organic produce to minimize exposure to potentially harmful chemicals. Number 13. Non-organic dairy products. Non-organic dairy products may contain hormones and antibiotics given to the animals. These substances have been linked to an increased risk of certain types of cancer. I've always opted for organic dairy products or plant-based alternatives. Number 14. High-sodium foods. Excessive sodium intake, often found in processed foods, has been associated with an increased risk of stomach cancer. I've always been mindful of my salt intake and opted for low-sodium alternatives or used herbs and spices to add flavor to my meals. Number 15. Non-organic red meat. Conventionally raised red meat may contain hormones and antibiotics, which can increase the risk of certain cancers. I've always chosen organic, grass-fed, or leaner cuts of red meat and limited my consumption. At 84 years old, I've been fortunate to enjoy a healthy and fulfilling life. By avoiding these 15 cancer-causing foods, I've taken proactive steps towards reducing my risk of developing cancer and maintaining overall well-being. Remember, making conscious choices about what we eat can have a significant impact on our long-term health. It's never too late to start making healthier choices for yourself. Stay mindful of your diet, embrace whole and natural foods, and savor the journey towards a vibrant and cancer-free life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an update from us.